another exciting edition of Sport Hangouts on Lagos Traffic 96.1 FM. Yes, my name is Francisca Nwobodo. Feel free to call me Lady Siska. And hey, guess what? We have exciting stories to talk about in the world of sport today. I am not alone in the studio. Hey, Ope is also here with me. And hey, guess what? We have a new team member, a new player on the team. I won't let the cat out. First off, I want to introduce Ope into the show first. But hey, remember also that the show is proudly sponsored by Betano. So before we take you all in the world of Betano and everything, please do not turn down or do not go off your radio because we've got something interesting for you today. What did I say? I've got something interesting, or we've got something interesting for you today, all the way from Betano, especially if you are a new user. If you are a new user, this is the best time for you to just stay locked down on the show because, hey, guess what? There's something juicy and something important that Betano will be giving out to you tonight. Just like I said, I am not alone in the studio. I've got also with me in the studio no other person than Ope. Good evening to you. Welcome to the show today.
Good evening, Siska, and to our esteemed listeners. We are here again to take you guys around the world of sports, and there's so many things to talk about, like Siska said. And so don't go anywhere. Stay put. We are here for you.
Amazing. Stay put. Don't go anywhere. Do I let the cat out of the bag because we've just signed in a new player into the sport.
Allow him to introduce himself.
I should allow him to introduce himself.
Yeah.
But when club signs players don't introduce themselves now.
Okay.
The club introduces the player to say, you know what, we have a new player as part of the team. So, hey, here comes the likes of Deon in the studio. Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here.
Amazing.
I'm so happy. So exactly, first timers, celebration. I mean,
new signing.
Yeah, new signing. Thank you. I'll say first timer.
Marcus Rashford.
Nah,
from Barcelona.
No.
We don't do that here.
What happened to Benjamin Sesko?
Thank you. That's better.
I don't understand.
That's player.
If you know, you know. If you
somebody that went on loan, I beg you.
Like seriously.
We had to ship him out.
Anyways, we have Deon in the studio with us. Yes, he's a new signing as part of the Sport Hangout crew as we speak. So you'll get to hear his voice too as part of the team of the Sport Hangout crew. So welcome to you, Deon. He said his name is Deon. So in case you want to reach out to him, it is Deon and not. We understand. Just like I said, the show is proudly sponsored by Betano. And hey, guess what? We've got something interesting for you today. But before I allow Ope to dish out what she has, I'm just trying to prompt you people to know what Betano is actually doing. You know what? Ope, when I was coming to the studio, I decided to do the normal ride. The Uber, the boat, and all of that. But, somebody said to me, you know what? Follow public transport. Follow public transport. And I said public transport. And by the time I left where I was coming from, it was actually late. And I was like, I hope I'll be able to meet up. But you know what? I had to follow my mind to say, okay, I'll follow public transport. Hey, guess what? When you go with the public transport, is it that they are talking sports, or they are talking politics, or they are talking Big Brother, or they are... Guess what?
What? Just.
So they were actually talking sports, and you know what? And I said to them, "Oh, interesting," and they were like, "Oh, the community shield yesterday and all of that," and I said, "Oh, wow, amazing stuff right there." So I know that you guys are stakers. You have bettors. So which platform do you engage with? And some of them mentioned some name. And I said to them, so none of you know about Betano? And they were like, oh, no, we don't know Betano. And I said, wow, like seriously. So all the while that we have been preaching, the 15% cash back and all of that, so you don't know about that. And you know what? I said to them, you know what? Just go onto your phone. Even if you cannot download the app at the moment currently, just go to the web version and click on betano.ng. And guess what? As a new sign up customer, you have up onto 200,000 welcome bonus, and that's courtesy Betano. Especially now that Betano are actually also partakers of the CHAN 2024. Yeah. So you can imagine if you want to stake on Chan and you are a first user on Betano, it means that you have up to 200 and 200,000 welcome bonus. And they said, like, seriously? I said, yes. And somebody did that immediately. And hey, guess what? It is what it is. And the guy was like, oh, wow, please, I want to come to your station. I said, no, I've just shown you the light. So you have to then spread the good news to every of your friends as well. And he was like, oh, wow, amazing. I never knew about this platform. And I said, now you know. So now you know. Go out there and spread the good news. Just like Betano will say to us, go out there and spread and pass the message to the listeners out there. So amazing stuff coming from Betano.
Yeah, like you rightly said, going outside to spread the good news. While I was coming, good enough, we are on traffic, Lagos Traffic Radio, and I was checking the traffic. Our producer just mentioned my area, which I won't disclose. You know,
Why? No.
I stay around the airport area.
I talked about my own audio.
No. You said you entered public transit. You didn't disclose your area. So to be on the safer side, just around the airport area. You know, you mentioned some street, and you know, I just have to like, I did abracadabra, you know. Mine was not entering the public transport, just to be here to tell our listeners about the good news Betano is sharing. You know, they are part of the partner sponsoring the Chan Eagles. And you know, we are here to tell you about, you know, what they are doing, the good things they are doing, and I have to be here. Thank you, producer, for sharing that traffic update. It's really helped me while coming here, and I really appreciate it. But hey, our Betano user, I'm here for you people. You know, Siska have said part of it, and you know, we did the promo code, the
15% cashback.
But now we are telling you guys about the Chan, how Betano is sponsoring the Chan. Just about 200,000.
If you are a new user,
so like a welcome. If you have not registered, Konile Sofun Olokwabi, how did they say it? Pardon my adage, but you just have to do it right now. We have you is either you are registering on betano.ng or you download the app. Everything is there for you to do. Don't sleep on this one. New users, this is for you. And we are not saying that the old users, you know, should not partake in this.
Of course.
Both old takers and new takers, you're welcome. So Betano is here for you. And we have a really lot going on there. We talked about the community shield.
Yeah.
And I know so many people cashed out. So what are you waiting for? Why are you not on Betano platform? Why are you dulling yourself? But new takers, but old takers, please go on Betano platform and start staking.
Amazing. Go on the platform and start staking. And also do not forget that the season is set to kickstart on Sunday, 15th of August, if I'm not mistaken. And I know a lot of people have started building their tickets. They've started building their ticket. What are you waiting for? Please just log on to betano.ng or you download the app. And guess what? There are mighty, juicy odds on that platform for you. Mighty, juicy odds on that platform for you. And also do not forget what we just talked about. Especially for new users, you have up until 200,000 welcome bonus.
Huge.
200,000 naira. 200,000 naira.
Users,
so all those people that used to say 2K, give me 2K, 2K, urgent 2K. My brother, you have to stop that. You have to stop that, because Betano is telling you, even with your 1,000, provided that you just registered, you get up until 200,000 now. So it's high time you begin to stop that urgent 2K and begin to engage on Betano platform, because hey, we've been preaching the good news. And do not forget as well, they are proud sponsors of Aston Villa and also Betano is and also Bayern Munich. So it's B for B in that one. And now again, they've come to us to say, for new users who wants to engage on the platform, you have up to 200,000 naira once you engage as a new user on the platform. And hey, do not also forget that the 15% cashback is still on. Yes, so anything you want to do, just engage on the platform. Anyways, we take a short break. When we come back, don't worry, you'll get to hear the voice of Deon when we are back from this break.
Big mommy, add that bokoto we go senior school. Put 2 roundabout. Anoint the package with that slim thick shaki and
Uncle, no vex o. Which teeth you wan use eat all this orishi? That your teeth will be like where motor jam truck. You know they worry you again.
that one na before. All thanks to the new Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection.
That's right. The new Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection toothpaste gives you complete oral protection with fluoride and antibacterial zinc to keep your teeth strong, prevent tooth holes, and fight bacteria.
Please have to go buy my own new Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection toothpaste.
Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection for your important oral care needs. Available in a blue gel.
Naija, time don reach to support our boys. And this time, Betano dey our back. New users fit collect welcome bonus up to 200,000 naira to bet on the Super Eagles. Whether na first goal, final score or total goals, Betano dey for you. Win with Naija, bring it home for Betano. Not for persons under the age of 18. Bet responsibly.
All right, welcome back to the show. It is still Sport Hangout. In case you're just joining us, we've talked about the new cash bonus for new users on the Betano platform. So all you have to do is to just go to betano.ng as a new user, and trust me, you have up to 200,000. Hey, guess what? Yes, in the studio, just like we mentioned, we have the likes of Deon in the studio. Deon, just a quick one, still in the Betano platform, but then again, let's quickly swap the story. And this time around, it's all about the Angola 2025, whereby the final 12 for the Afro basketball is out. With these names on, as the team for the D Tigers, yes. Do you think that this name for you are comfortable with this name, and at the end of the day, these guys will go to Angola and deliver?
Whew, I hope so, because
Why do you hope so?
I mean, the men have to take the initiative and look at what the women have done in sports. Football, basketball, the women are thriving, they are winning, covering themselves in glory, covering themselves in gold. The men really need to step up. Exactly. And now with this list that has, been provided right now, we're seeing a lot of interesting names there, the likes of, Mike Buggs, Divine AK, Kristen Mekulu, just to name a few. We expect a lot from them. I know that we can't really keep giving excuses that, probably maybe they have some sort of challenges here and there. We want to see them deliver, because at some point we have to really address the fact that the Tigers are a force to be reckoned with in African basketball, and we need to get to that point whereby everybody else knows that the Tigers are not here to joke around. And like I said, I would reiterate what I said before. They need to look at the women, take the initiative, see what the women have done. The women have done phenomenal stuff for them.
Let me tell you something. Last week while we were here, the producer, we just asked her what you make of the Super Falcons and also the D Tigers, and after them winning their title, that's the Mission S for the Super Falcons,
for the Super Falcons,
and for D Tigers to becoming champions yet again. And we said to her, what do you make of the $100,000 that the presidency is dishing out to these players and all of that? And you know what she said? She said, hey, guess what? It is the jumbo package. It's the jumbo package season for me. So you now coming now to say, hey, guys, you have to do what the women have done rather, then it means that they should be partakers of the jumbo package.
Yeah, I mean, they should, because the presidency has decided to give them incentives. You know what? At the end of the day, you're going to ginger them. You guys are going to put in your efforts. And the presidency has said, if you can actually succeed at this and this and this and this will be waiting for you guys. And the reason why I mentioned what the women have done is that let that be a template for this basketball team, the Tigers. Let that be a template and see what they've done. And because they are actually talented players, a lot of them, some of them even ply their trade in the NBA, so they should be able to deliver. The talent is there, but we just need to get everything right and hope that they have a good performance, because I believe that they can go all out. But then again, do these players believe that they can go all out? That is something that we need to talk about again. So we're hoping for the best. With this list that has come, we can only just hope for the best and hope that the performances get to improve improve. They're improving on every single game and well done, and they can deliver and make themselves proud, make the nation proud.
Okay, still sticking with you, Deon. I also, you remember the show is proudly sponsored by Betano, and we talked about the Chan Eagles, whereby you can as well state on the Betano platform. So sometimes last week when they played, we saw them lose to the Senegalese team, and tomorrow they will be playing against Sudan. Do you think, going by what the coach has said, Eric Chell, do you think that they can be able to overturn or give Nigerians their Team B, Super Eagles Team B? But with what you saw last week, do you see these players, getting that result for Nigerians?
It's a tough one, but I mean, we can understand that the Senegalese team across all levels are very good, and that is because of the investments that they've made into their football, from the grassroots even to the senior level. And now, I think losing to Senegal, maybe we can excuse that, but Sudan, I'm not trying to belittle what Sudan are doing right now, but I expect the Chan Eagles to be able to give a befitting response. You losing to Senegal is, losses happen. Teams can lose matches, but then again, what kind of response are you giving when you play your next game? And that is what I want to see from the Chan Eagles when they face Sudan. Sudan, compared to, any of the teams, the Senegalese side or even our own Chan Eagles, they're not better. If we're going to be honest with ourselves, they're not better. So I want to see a befitting response, and I hope that we can see it. Hopefully, that they can, knock whatever dust off that defeat against Senegal and get back, give a resounding response, and see if they can, help their cause at this particular edition of the Chan.
All right, Ope, we talked about the coach last week, and we said he would have allowed the likes of the home-based coaches who were able to put those players together, to be in charge of that game against the Senegalese. But hey, today, Eric Chell has come out to say that, what, we have looked past what happened and we are ready to move on. What do you think that he should do to ensure that we don't get to see the same thing that we saw last week? Because we talked about it. Perhaps he doesn't know these players. Do you think that he now understands this player, going by the fact that he's been able to maybe have deep conversation with the home-based players? That's the likes of Fidelis Electrical and the Remo Stars coach as well. So what do you think Eric Chell should do going into this game against Sudan tomorrow?
I think for me, I can excuse them for losing to Senegal because they are the defending champion. And I don't think the Senegalese played any better because we lost by a slight margin.
Yeah.
And if you see what the Sudanese played, their last game, they played fantastically well. Excuse my English, if that English is good. But for me, I think Eric Chell should drop his 4-4-2 formation diamond, whatever he calls it, because I'm going by what Nigerian formation looks like. Is either you are playing a 4-3-3 or you are playing a 3-5-2. So I think he's the one scattering this guy's head, because when you are playing a player out of his normal position, you are disturbing his thinking, and I think that really affects some of the players. And I could excuse this team for a bit, because before we came into the Chan, they keep postponing the tournament until we started it. Before they come to the Chan proper, I think most of the guys left for greener pasture. I think it's just few people that we are able to assemble and added some of the players. But that is by the way. But I believe if Eric Chell does not understand things, he should speak to the local coaches that knows these players in and out. They plays week in, week out. He needs to drop his 4-4-2 diamond or whatever he calls it. And this keep happening even in the Super Eagles itself. I mean the proper Eagles. I'm sorry to use that word, because the Super Eagles is Super Eagles. Just have the Team B, which is Chan. So I think he needs to change his formation. Yeah, we've looked past our mistake, but he should do what he meant to do. So I think we can do better come tomorrow.
All right, we can do better come tomorrow. So let's quickly take this commercial break. When we come back, Sport Hangout will continue.
Naija, time don reach to support our boys. And this time, Betano dey our back. New users fit collect welcome bonus up to 200,000 naira to bet on the Super Eagles. Whether na first goal, final score or total goals, Betano dey for you. Win with Naija, bring it home for Betano. Not for persons under the age of 18. Bet responsibly.
Big mommy, add that bokoto wey go senior school. Put 2 roundabout. Anoint the package with that slim thick shaki and
Uncle, no vex o. Which teeth you wan use eat all this orishi? That your teeth wey be like where motor jam truck. E no dey worry you again.
that one na before. All thanks to the new Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection.
That's right. The new Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection toothpaste gives you complete oral protection with fluoride and antibacterial zinc to keep your teeth strong, prevent tooth holes, and fight bacteria.
You have to go buy my own new Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection toothpaste.
Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection for your important oral care needs. Available in a blue gel.
All right, it is still Sport Hangout, proudly sponsored by Betano. And hey, guess what? They are saying that if you are a new user, just go on the Betano platform and, put your money on the Chan Eagles. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. And hey, they are not just saying put your name or put your money on Chan Eagles. They are also saying that if you're a new user, then you have up to 200,000 naira as a welcome bonus for you. So hey, what are you waiting for? You that usually reach out to me to say urgently, now I've carried good news to come to you. Please just go to the platform because I don't want to see your chat. You know yourselves, you reach out every day. Once I'm out of the studio, you will not allow my social media to rest. So now I've come with this news. As a new user, if you have not engaged with the platform before, Betano, please go to betano.ng because they are saying as a new user, you get up to 200,000 welcome bonus, 200,000 naira welcome bonus, especially also as they are the proud sponsor of the Chan Eagles too. So you know what that means. So if you stake on the Chan Eagles as well, you stand a chance to get something for yourself. So Ope, still sticking on the local scene, we saw a disturbing news this morning. Can we quickly talk about the loss of the newly appointed Sunshine Stars coach? Yeah, it's a very sad one this morning. Shooting Stars. It was one time with Sunshine Stars before. Now he was newly appointed as Shooting Stars, and we're told, or we heard, that while they were training this morning, he slumped and passed on. They're talking about no other person than Olowo Kere. May God rest his soul. It's a sad one for Nigerian football, especially Nigerian Professional Football League.
Yeah, it's a very sad one. According to Eyewitness this morning, while they were at the stadium training, and he said what baffled him so much was that they exchanged greeting, and that was his first time. So while they were training on the pitch, he was just going down. Nobody noticed him. Wow. Going down, and he just fell. Then they rushed him, tried to resuscitate him. Then they got a bus that took him to the hospital, and he was pronounced dead.
Just like that.
It's very saddening. He just got appointed as the assistant coach of Shooting Star, the Oluyole Warriors. Olowo Kere, a very fantastic coach, according to the team. They are so saddened.
It's sad. It's a very sad one.
This is the first time of me hearing this. But it's may so rest in peace.
Back in the days, I've met with him before, and he's a very gentle guy. Very gentleman. I think that's the word. Yeah. He was so gentle, and to be honest with you, he was also diligent. He might not be, 100%, but to an extent, he was diligent in his job. You know how tough the Nigerian Professional Football League can be, but then he was very diligent to his job. And now getting to hear the story, for me, is very, very sad for Nigerian Professional Football League and the club itself. You can imagine someone appointed maybe few months ago, And as we
It's
speak
not even
now,
up to a month.
it's not
Few
even up,
weeks
exactly a
ago.
few weeks ago, because
Not
we
up to-
knew when
I think
they
2
made
weeks or
that
it's
appointment.
about 2
And
weeks or so. So sad.
I don't know. Do you have anything to say, Deon?
I mean, words fail me, to be honest.
Honestly, because I'm just short of words. Because
Someone that went on doing his work.
could it
and,
be a
you know,
case of not maybe a case of maybe he didn't realize that he had, maybe there was internal illness or something that he felt, oh, I'm going to be fine, let me just manage. And because I really don't know.
Well,
we
we'll probably have a lot more info unfold in due time,
Yeah.
but still, it doesn't negate the fact that this is probably a very sad day for Nigerian football. And the manner in which the news broke, it's disappointing, and we just hope that probably this particular incident now can make the league, or also the footballing bodies in the country, begin to prioritize the well-being of the people that are involved in ensuring
game.
that the NPFL, not just the players, the officials, even the referees,
Yeah.
there needs to be policies so that we can avert, unfortunate issues like this in the future. But it's a very sad one. We hope that, the family can bear the fortitude to bear the loss, and also we just wish that his soul would rest in peace.
Okay, well, we wish his soul will rest in peace. Let's take this break, right, and come back.
Naija, time don reach to support our boys. And this time, Betano dey our back. New users fit collect welcome bonus up to 200,000 naira to bet on the Super Eagles. Whether na first goal, final score or total goals, Betano dey for you. Win with Naija, bring it home for Betano. Not for persons under the age of 18. Bet responsibly.
Big mommy, add that bokoto wey go senior school. Put 2 roundabout. Anoint the package with that slim thick shaki and
Uncle, no vex o. Which teeth you wan use eat all this orishi? That your teeth wey be like where motor jam truck. E no dey worry you again.
that one na before. All thanks to the new close-up complete fresh protection.
That's right. The new Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection toothpaste gives you complete oral protection with fluoride and antibacterial zinc to keep your teeth strong, prevent tooth holes, and fight bacteria.
You sef dey go buy my own new close-up complete fresh protection toothpaste.
Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection for your important oral care needs. Available in a blue gel.
All right, welcome back to the show. Let's quickly take this update before we wrap up the show. Deon, anything on transfer story?
A lot of things. A lot of clubs are moving, but the biggest news is coming from Manchester City. Potential incomings. We hear that Jack Grealish might be on his way to Everton. Look out for that deal. That should be happening very, very soon. Jack Grealish to Everton. And in terms of, potential incomings in Man City, also Rodrigo from Real Madrid might be on his way to the Etihad. That is big news, and that is a potential problem for teams in the EPL. And still with the EPL, Nottingham Forest, we hear, are closing in on James McAtee, and that deal still with Man City to be completed very soon. So a lot is going on with Man City. Look out for them. Apparently, they want to cause trouble next season with the signings, and let's just see how it goes.
All right, let's see how it goes. That's the size of the show. Sport Hangout has been proudly sponsored by Betano. Thank you so much, Ope. Thank you, Deon, for being part of the show. And also thank you to our producer as well. Yes, we really appreciate you. Next time, we'll be back again, Sport Hangout next week, Monday. Until then, I remain Francisca Nwobodo. It's bye for now.